I have given you the task yesterday, means the day before yesterday, I have given you the task. Have you completed it?
Yes, I have completed the first paragraph, 1 to 15 questions.
That's really good. All
And sir,
right.
I would like to tell you that I have taken 9 minutes to read that passage.
Wow, the first passage.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome. I was expecting that you are going to take there around 10 to 11 minutes and you're going to solve their question just in 4 minutes. So I was just expecting yesterday that you are going to finish it in just in 15 minutes. So, uh, according to you, how much time did it take to complete that full passage with the answers?
With the answers, I needed 15 minutes, 26 seconds.
Amazing, amazing. That's really good. You're going amazing. If you are spending around 15 minutes, 15, okay, maximum 17 minutes, you're going to win in this. Why?
No.
Because if you are just saving your time in the beginning or the beginning of the passage, means or in the first passage, if you are saving your time, you can spend that time later on while checking your answers and while transferring the answers into the answer sheet. Apart from this one, it will give you good timing as well later on in the other passages too. So there are total three passages we are going to have, right? Three sections are
Yes, sir.
there. So that's really amazing. I'm really glad to know this one. By the way, that I have given you only some tips because I wanted to see that how are you going to work on that. I'm going to give you the full tips over here of reading today, and I want to see the results as soon as possible. And I'm really sorry for yesterday. The session will be given to you. Extra sessions will be given to you. Okay, for this one.
Yes, sir. So, one doubt.
Yeah, please ask.
So, I'm not added to batch.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll be added. You'll be added today.
Okay, sir. I
Yeah.
will get the live lectures there
Yeah, absolutely. You will get
recorded.
the recordings of these lectures as well. So you can just remind them, means you can just watch them again and again, again and again.
Yes, sir.
So it will
Thank
help
you,
you
sir.
a lot to get the lectures as well. And it will help you a lot to get the points once again. And have you shared with me your mail ID?
Yes, sir. At the first chat, first day only, I have shared it.
Uh, when? The day before yesterday or before that?
No, at the first day I have called you.
All right,
First day.
all right.
Yes,
Just a
sir.
minute. Just a minute. Let me check out with it. So if I haven't added you over there, so I can add you over there. So we can go ahead if no. Okay, can you please repeat once again your mail ID, please?
apekshitayach@gmail.com.
Uh, Pek Shita. Spell it,
H.
please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, is this correct spelling?
Yes, sir. H.
Y.
No, sir. H.
Okay, H. Okay, next.
@gmail.com.
Okay, at gmail.com. Is this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what H.
H. Okay, sir.
All right. Apart from this one, Miss Apekshita, I'll be sharing with you some of the audios which will get more clearer for you to understand in the reading passages. Means, or sorry, not for reading, for listening. Because the next
Okay,
one we're
sir.
going to have here listening module. Okay, in the next week. So I want you to get clear with your ears so that you can understand the international accent as well. All right. I
Yes,
know
sir. So
that
I got the email.
yeah, that's really good. So you can just have these documents with you, all right, daily.
Okay, sir.
So whatever I'm going to write over here daily, you can go through them as well. And apart from this one, I'll be sharing with you the recordings too. So you can go with the recordings and with these notes as well. All right.
Yes, sir.
And if you have any questions, you can ask me anytime. And please keep on practicing at home so that it will help you a lot to crack the exam as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. In the free lectures of our class, also, I read the books.
That's really amazing. I'm really very impressive. Means it was really impressive from your side that you love reading and you are just very keen to prepare for all these things, Vanam. Means it's really amazing. That's really very good. Keep up.
Yes, sir. It's my dream to go foreign abroad.
Where exactly do you want to go?
My dreamland is Canada, but I want to go to UK
Okay, your dreamland is Canada, but you want to go to UK. But why do you want to go to UK?
to settle. I don't want India to settle here. I want to go abroad where no one can see me, tease me, or say anything about me. I just want to show all them that I can do it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Good. Keep up. All right, now here are there some tips of reading I'm going to share with you. As you can see here, point number one is what read extensively. Now, as I can see there, you have taken 9 minutes to read the passage. It is really very good, but I want you to increase your speed much more better than that. All right. So that the moment when you're reading, ma'am, the moment when you're reading, just don't read each and every word. Means what? Just skip some of the words and just try to read in scanning way. Means what? It will help you a lot to go with the main answers. Means what? If you're reading in detail, so it will take you a lot of time. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
better you read in a scanning way, so it will help you a lot to get the answers as well, and it will save your time as too, so it won't be so time consuming. Next one, reading passages too tougher as the section proceeds, so be ready for the reading passage. See, if the moment when you're reading the passages, you should be ready that you are going to search the answers. And what do you like to prefer? Do you want to read the questions first, or you want to read the passage first?
I will like to read the questions first.
Okay, so means the moment when you are going, so always remember, if you are reading the questions first, so you should be ready that sometimes what happens, they are giving some contradictions over there in the passages. Means what we see, it seems that array are yes, means what, it could be the answer, but the answers are later on they have given. So you should be ready with it. And so best one is what, while practicing, I would like to prefer highlighter. The moment when you're reading it, after reading the questions, and if you're reading the passages, just highlight the points and then you can just elaborate them after reading and after finishing off your readings. Okay,
Yes, sir, I have done it.
that's really good.
While reading it, I have written it roughly on my notebook.
Hmm.
And after that, I have just started checking my answers and I have within a movement, I was getting the answers.
Wow, amazing. That's really, it was my same. I used to do the same thing. What I used to do, I used to get in the questions, and whenever I used to find there the tips, means like for example, I used to get there the spellings, or I used to get there numericals, then I used to get there some kind of numbers, some important words. I used to just underline them and I used to search them into the passages, so I used to get the answers very easily. That's really amazing. Very good. This is what going very amazing. I could say that you are using your own brain to get up to the mark. That's really amazing. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Now, especially you have to focus on spellings and grammar. I would like to give you an example. See what happens sometimes. They have given some kind of contradictions over there. If you see there, this word, diary, right? And another one is there, dairy. Some of the people, they get confused. Oh, it means just in reading faster and faster, they just forget that it is what D-I-A and this is what D-A-I. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Same case. Now, for example, a word is there, stationary. This is what I've been showing to my students in my normal classes as well, that these were the problems which I have faced in my IELTS. Means what, especially the students when they used to read it, so they used to forget the spelling over there, and they used to
Yes, sir.
start.
I had seen this in your introductory lecture.
Correct, exactly. So this is what exactly what people feel there. Oh, it could be good, it could be right. For example, here, stationary, and another one was stationary. See here. So this is what people just get confused with this E and here A. Everything is the same. Apart from this one now, what have they written? Advice or advise to the person, you're going to just write there according to your grammar. So if you see according to this grammar, advisor, this one is what? A verb. And advisor, this one is a noun. So if they are writing in the context, so you should get ready with your spellings as well. All right.
Yes, sir.
So point number one. And apart from this one, if you need any help in grammar, so I'll be sharing with you some of the lectures of my grammar, so you can go through them, and it will help you a lot to just crack the exams. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, because see, I have taught all these grammar tips and things in my other lectures as well, so I'll be just sharing with you
Yes, sir.
those videos.
Chaitali was telling me her model auxiliary class is going on.
Yeah, exactly. Her model auxiliary class is going on right now. Correct. So I'll be sharing with you those videos as well, so you can go through them once, so it will help you a lot to understand the meanings of them, because it will help you a lot, especially in writing. The moment when you're writing, means there are many other things there, means it's a new model, as you know well, that writing is a different module and people face a lot of problems in writing. So I'll be sharing some videos with you so that you can understand them by learning that how could you write there a sentence of what do we say, order, warning, suggestion, advice, necessary, necessity, each and everything, all right, in detail. So the moment when you're reading, you should focus on spellings especially, and grammar too. Now the moment when they are giving you some kind of reading passages, so you should know there what sort of grammar are they using and how are they forming the sentences over there, and you are going to have some questions like that, because I'm going to share with you some questions too today, so that you can understand what sort of questions they're going to ask you in future. Apart from that one, the book which I have provided you, book number 1, right? Like this
Yes, sir.
I have many other books too. So I would like to suggest you, before going for an exam, you should complete each and every book. Means what? You should just go through the all passages of the all books. All right. So it will help you a lot, and you will be getting, I believe so. As I've got 8.5 bands twice, I believe that at least you're going to get in the first attempt. At least you'll be means getting there around 8. And if you're
Thank
going
you, sir.
amazingly,
Thank you
then
so
you
much.
are going to go then around 8.5 or 9. I believe so. All right, because you're so keen to learn, so I believe that you are going to just crack it. And if you need any
Thank
help,
you,
you
sir.
can
Thank
ask
you
me.
so much.
Just keep on. See, always remember what people are saying, just ignore them. If you have this kind of principle in your life, you're going to learn and you're going to earn, you're going to live happily. Because see, people are not the people who are coming in our sadness, in our bad situations, in our bad conditions. They just want to speak up about us. That's it.
Yes, the same situation of our family too. That's why Chaitanya and both decided to do the IELTS. She also want to do IELTS, but she first want to complete the English course.
That's really good. That's really good. Amazing. No, it is what, see, what people do, they just like to criticize us. And do you know one more thing? When I was a child, people used to means when I was just when I passed my class 10, people used to criticize me. But that criticism has made me to reach up to this level. And I just what do I do? I just ignore them. All right. Now next one is what? So focus on your spellings and grammar. Apart from this one, identify the main idea of each paragraph. Now, I would like to tell you that they are going to give you the question here about naming the paragraph or giving the title to the paragraph. They may give you the question that give the titles to the paragraph, as we have seen last time, right? Each
Yes, the
paragraph is there.
suitable title.
Correct. Each paragraph is there, A, B, C, D, E. There are 6 paragraphs or 5 paragraphs will be there, and they are going to ask you to give the title to the paragraph. So just remember what paragraph is about. For example, sometimes what happens in the first paragraph, they have given what? The plot of the story, or they might have given the advantages of the story. Next one, in the second paragraph, they might be discussing about the disadvantages. In the third paragraph, they might be discussing about the features. In the fourth paragraph, they might be talking about the precautions. So you should know what sort of paragraph is that. All right, and if you're feeling that from inside, yes, this paragraph is what about advantages, so just mark it over there with means with your pencil, and you can just write it there that this paragraph is what about advantages, disadvantages, precautions, or we can say cursing, happiness, or sadness, whatever. So you can just write there down there. So if they have such kind of questions ahead, so you can just sort it out well. All
Yes,
right.
so the past you have given have a heading for a paragraph.
Correct.
Precautions for fire.
Correct. Exactly. This is what exactly I wanted to tell you, that if you are going and see, this is what the best idea you have chosen. It was like me as well. So what I used to do before, I used to write means I used to read all the questions first. Suppose for example, question 1 to 12, they are going to ask in the first paragraph, right? So what I used to do, I used to read all the questions first, then I used to read the passages. So it used to help me a lot to find out the answers easily, because if we are reading the passages once and if they are going for questions and answers, so we have to go back to the passage once again, and it was quite difficult for us to find out the answers once again, so it used to consume a lot of time. That's really good idea that you're reading the questions first and then you're going for the passages. So identify the main idea of each paragraph. So whatever you feel over there that this is the what paragraph of about advantages, disadvantages, then you can means you can just imagine the theme of the paragraph, and you can just give the your sort of title as well if they have asked you to give a title to the paragraph. Next one.
Main focus of paragraph.
Yeah, you have to focus on the each paragraph. And just have a look here. One more thing, don't consider the whole passage as one. Never commit this mistake. We used to do this in our school because this is what IELTS, and in this one we can't commit this mistake because each paragraph has some different kinds of ideas here. All right, so if you are going with the same thing for whole paragraph, means for whole passage, means you're going to get betrayed over here by yourself. So just keep each and every paragraph as different part, and you are going to just admit them as different separately. Next one, read the instructions and questions carefully. This is what basically you have to do the first one. Just read the questions and instructions carefully. If they are asking you yes or no, so you are going to find out the answer for yes or no only, and true or false, and according to the instructions. That's it, as I have told you before this. Next, identify the keywords in each question and then go back to the passage to skim the answers. Now, one of the most important thing is what? Keyword. Now, what do you mean by keyword over here?
The main words.
Correct. Now I'll tell you one more thing that I've told you. See, if they are giving you numerical words, numeric numbers are there, or some numeric words are there. For example, if they have written in 24 in words, so you're going to have it with 24 in words only. If they have given in numbers, like in digital numbers, so you can just copy there from digital numbers only, then you're going to put it there. Apart from this one, what is the main keyword point is there? That they are talking about the thing that, for example, the shirt was of white color. So white color, the shirt was white. So you can just write there white shirt. The shirt was of white color. And if they have asked you, just write the answer of two words. So you can just
Words.
write there what?
White shirt.
Correct. So it will become your two words answer. So just keep on focusing your keywords. Whatever they are asking, you can just find out there. For example, you can go for colors. You can go for weather. What sort of weather they are defining over there. For example, it could be windy, foggy, rainy. Getting it? Thundery.
Sunny.
Yeah, sunny. So you should be going with the keywords. Like then numbers are there, then percentage is there, or what else can we say? Colors are there. Then the choices questions they have given. For example, ticket number, ticket tools, and there are many other things too, so that you can go with them easily. All right. Good. So in each question, you should go with the keywords, one of the most important thing. And see, if you are separating the passages with the paragraphs, it will help you a lot to find out the answer. So you'll come to know, yes, I have found this in this paragraph, I found this question in that paragraph. So it will help you a lot to find out the answers, and it will not be time consuming at all. Next one, with the keyword, look for linking words. One of the most important topic I do means I just point that I could discuss with you is what? Linking words. Now, as I told you that day also, that if they are giving you, for example, if they have given a sentence over there, for example, the scheme was fine. Now, instead of fine, what are the words are you going to search over there? They might be giving you some kind of synonyms. They might be giving you some kind of antonyms. Sorry, not synonyms. Sorry, synonyms. They might be giving you some kind of other words as well, which will help you a lot to get the perfect meaning. Now, instead of fine, you can get their good one. You can get their average. You can get their not bad. Are you getting that?
Yes, so the first question was the same. They have in the paragraph it is said they store fire, and the question was they preserve fire. Try to preserve fire.
Exactly. They are going to ask you, see, this is what I've learned. One of the most important thing is what I always share with my students. Once what happened when it was my third passage, I do believe, in my first attempt. So I was not getting the word exactly, and that was what encourage. So encourage word they have given, and in the paragraph they have given their persuade. And persuade and encourage both are the same. Now that day I got to know that if you are reading, means if you are using a dictionary, you should go with the synonyms, with the thesaurus. See here, as I put over there encourage, you will find that these words. For encourage, you can find there persuade. Next, coax. You can say there convince. You can say there cajole. Have you heard these words before me?
Only convince.
Okay. So persuade, coax, and cajole are the new words for you, right?
Yes, sir.
So for encourage, they have used these words. Now I'm going to show you from the dictionary. See, encourage. And I'm opening directly now thesaurus. Are you seeing the thesaurus here over here?
Yes, sir.
See, I'm just clicking it and you will find over here. See, thesaurus in convincing. Oh, encourage. Where is that? Spirit, moral of the modern, encourage to stimulate. Or I see here, coax,
Yes,
persuade.
sir.
It would be cajole over here as well. Mm, no, it's not showing. But it must be over here. So this is what the kind of what? The word power, if you have, see, motivate, inspire. These are what? Word family. And you're going to have some of them. So you should be ready with these things. If they have asked you the word, so you should go with them accordingly. So it could be what synonym, it could be what word family collocations are there. So it will help you a lot to get the words in a manner to write it down. All right.
Yes, sir.
So just try to use the thesaurus at home as well for the words. So it will help you a lot to make the context easier. So linking words are there. For example, see, synonyms are there. Adverbials are there. Now, for example, for adverbials, I would like to give you one more example that they have completed uh, their project. They did the project completely. If they have given completely, ma'am, all right. So instead of completely, you can just write there some other words. For example, they have finished project fully,
Totally.
totally. Very good. They have finished their work wholly. We can say entirely. Getting it? So
Yes, sir.
for this is what for completely. You have some other words as well. So you should be focusing on your intensifiers. We can say these are intensifiers, the adverbs. Okay. I'm going to share with you the videos of this one as well, so you can go with them and you can learn them how intensifiers are helping a lot, and this will help you a lot, especially in writing. Because in writing, if you're going to write there's some strong sentences. See, the moment when you're writing, you shouldn't go with or more stronger or more less weaker sentences. You should be with average. But if you're going to write there, so for example, I am sorry, right? This sentence is there. But if you're going to write there, I am extremely sorry, which one is much more better?
I am extremely sorry.
Correct. Now, instead of writing extremely, you can have there. So, for example, in your reading, you will find there, the man had, I'm just giving you an example, the man had extreme pain. So, the man had extreme pain. In the question, they might ask you that, was the man containing excruciating pain? Now, what do you mean by excruciating pain?
Extremely.
Exactly. Means what? They are just going to give you some words which are quite related to each other.
To just confuse us.
Yeah, just to confuse you. That's it. And it will consume you a lot of time. So just get ready for this one too. All right. So synonyms and adverbials to help point you towards the correct answers. All right. So remember these things for reading, especially. Next one: do not waste your time reading every word in a passage. As I've told you before, also, if you can, so just try to read in skipping way or in a scanning way. Scanning means what? You're just going through the main idea. Just forget that the prepositions are there, then articles are there, then what do we say? uh, Conjunctions we have, or apart from this one we have some other words which are just making the sentences to fit over there, so you can just skip them. For example, to, the, in, and all these are the words which are just time passing words are there. I could say that. So just forget them and try to read them in a scanning way, so it will not consume a lot of time. Next one, do not waste time reading every word in a passage. Next, use the context to help you to work out the meaning of unknown words. Now, I would like to tell you one more thing. Do you know how to understand the words' meanings by the context?
Use of dictionary
But how would you use your dictionary over there?
by finding the first letter.
But ma'am, what I would like to tell you one more thing. Could you use your dictionary in the exam?
No.
Then, actually, I want to tell you that if suppose they have given you some words now, uh, they're not going to give you such kind of strong sentences, but still, I'm just giving you one example. Let's have a look here. They must accli acclimatize. Now, it is a strong sentence. See, one of the strong sentence, but they're not going to give you such kind of sentence. But remember, do you know the meaning of acclimatize?
No.
Now, it is a new word for you, right?
Yes, sir.
That's why I've just given you this word over here. They must acclimatize themselves as they are running against the clock. Now, if you want to know the meaning of the word acclimatize, so you can just understand it. See, the moment when you're in exam, and suppose you've got another new word, and the meaning you don't know, and you never heard, and you never use the word. So how are you going to understand the word exactly? By the context. Okay, now just see the context, what they have written. They must acclimatize themselves as they are running against the clock. What do you think that what could be the meaning of this word acclimatize?
They must be managing their time.
Very good, nice, you're going correct. Now acclimatize means what? Be with the time. Are you getting the point? Now as you
Yes,
got to know, हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, उनको त्यांनी त्यांच्या हिशोबाने राहायला पाहिजे.
sir.
Huh, that's what acclimatize. So they must acclimatize themselves means what? They should be managing, they should be balancing with the time as they are running against the clock. So means you got the meaning over here, means be with the time. All right. For example, they, no, he cajoled me twice to go with him. Now, do you know the meaning of this word cajole?
Encourage.
Good. Now you got to know this one, right? Now,
Yes,
before, if you never know this word before, he cajoled me. Now you'll be thinking, "Hey, what is this cajole?" So you can just go with the context. He cajoled me twice to go with him. So you'll come to know, oh, this cajole means what? He convinced me, he encouraged me. Yes or no?
yes,
Or maybe you can just find out the word that he forced me to go with you. Yes or no?
yes.
So this is what exactly you can just learn. How could you go with the context? Okay, let me give you one more example. Mm, I'm just giving you some strong words so that you mightn't be knowing them. At least you'll become tougher to read and to
Yes,
understand.
sir.
All right.
Yes,
The
sir.
boys had effeminacy who boys had effeminacy. Now, effeminacy. The boys had effeminacy who were around the girls. Now, if you see here, I'm sure that you mightn't be knowing this word.
No, sir.
All right, this is what exactly. The boys had effeminacy who were around the girls. Now, what do you think that? Now, this is actually a very strong word, and I know that they're not going to give you such word over there. But still, if you have such word like this, what are you going to do there? What do you think that that could be the meaning of this word? The boys had effeminacy who were around the girls.
No idea, but they may tease.
Okay. Actually, effeminacy is the quality of girls. You might have seen, some boys are there and they're just so being so girlish.
Yes, sir. Third
That's the,
gender like type.
yeah, that's the quality of that. The quality name is what? Effeminacy means what? मुलीं सारखं चाले बोलतात ना आपण क्या बोलते हैं उसको लड़की चाले.
Yes, sir.
They are just keeping hair like this and they are just being with the girls and acting like this. So this is called what? Effeminacy. So the boys had effeminacy who were around the girls. So you'll come to know by the context who were around the girls and they became girls only. All right. So generally if they are being with the girls, so they are not going to tease them, but they are going to be teased by the girls. All right.
Yes, sir.
come to know come to know the context as well. And apart from this one more thing, one of the most important thing, as I've given you the example over here for average. See, where is that? Average. Yeah, here, average. They may ask you some kind of questions like this in a negative way. For example, the weather was bad. Okay. Now, you should know the synonyms of the word bad. They may have in the passage pathetic. All right. So, what is pathetic?
Synonym
Bad.
of bad.
Correct. Synonym of bad. Pathetic. Or they might give you some kind of words. For example, not good. So you might be looking for bad one, and actually they have given what? Not good. So just focus on the context well. Not good. It is what? Bad. The opposite of it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So just focus on these words as well. So it will help you a lot. These tips and tricks are going to help you a lot, especially for reading. Next one. Now use the context to help you to work out the meaning of unknown words for you. As I've given you the questions and answers over here. Write your answers directly on the answer sheet. This is one of the most important things. See what happens sometimes we just copy the answers by pencil, right? And then we just try to write down the answers at the end. But remember, if you are finishing one passage and if you know that my answers are correct, just go and transfer your answer into the answer sheet at that time only. Just don't wait for the perfect moment, because we don't know at the end how much time will it take us to find out the answers. All right. Now
Yes, sir.
you will have such kind of questions over there. Question types are there. We are going to have such kind of question types. For example, match the heading. They'll be giving you some kind of headings over there. Just match the heading with them and write down the contexts. Next, true and false are not given. Or
Yes
yes,
and no.
correct. Yes or no or not given. All right.
Yes, sir.
Next one. Now match paragraph information. Now the moment, for
So
example,
we have like this only agree and disagree.
correct. We have the same. Agree or disagree or not given. Again, correct. You are right. Agree or disagree. All right. Or
Yes, sir.
see, sometimes they might give you correct or incorrect as well. All right. So
Yes,
they
sir.
might give you any kind of questions as the patterns are changing every time for every passages and all. So you should get true and false. See, if you're writing correct instead of correct, if you're writing the true, they are going to give you 0 marks. Huh?
Yes, sir. You told yesterday, day
Yeah,
before yesterday.
yeah. So this is what you should be ready for this one. Next one, match paragraph information. Now, as I told you before also that you should take each and every paragraph very seriously and should give them some kind of name. So it will help you a lot to match paragraph information. If they have given you, for example, this paragraph is containing features of it. This paragraph is helping the nature of the place. So they have given some kind of what? Advantages in that paragraph. So you are going to just relate that paragraph to that question. All right.
Yes, sir.
So it will help you a lot to get the paragraph. So just separate each and every paragraph and then just write it down. Next, summary completion. Now they might have given you some kind of summary. So after reading the passages, you should know what kind of themes they have given into the passage. It was a theme of revenge. It was a theme of what? Advantages. It was a theme of what? Distraction. It was a theme of happiness. It was a theme of what? Offer. It was a theme of anger. So you're just going to extract the real meaning and the summary of it, so you can just get it into it so complete. You can
Yes,
just
the
complete the
same question is for our SSC board exams.
exactly. When this time?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. So in what sort of have they given?
Uh, Complete the passage or
Okay,
write the summary.
all right, all right. Yeah, yeah. They
Complete
used
the
to
following
have.
summary.
Yeah, they used to have before also that write down the summary of the passage.
Yes, sir, but
So
now they are giving complete the remaining summary.
one more thing would like to tell you, it will help you a lot, especially in writing. The moment when they are asking you such questions over there as well, they write down the summary of it. So means what, they want to know your point of view. And always remember, in writing, you should be clear with your points in normal language, in simple language, and apart from that, you should be very positive with your points. Means the moment when the reader is means the reader is reading that your passages, so he should get a very positive image from your side. He will be impressed.
Yes, sir.
Good. And next one is what, sentence completion. Sentence completion is there. Now, I'll give you one more example. As I've given you this one before, that they are going to put you in confusion for this one. The weather was bad. So instead of bad, they might ask you some other questions for completion of the passage. And if they have given you such kind of words, such kind of what? If they have removed it, so you're going to put their such words over there from the paragraph. All right?
Yes, sir. Complete
Sentences
the sentences.
yeah, if you are going to complete the sentences over there. And apart from this one, they might have asked you some of the questions which are containing some punctuation mistakes. Punctuational mistakes are there. For example, if they have asked you, suppose they
Correct the
generally
following words by the correct the following sentences by giving the correct punctuation marks.
correct. Now this is what generally they don't ask in IELTS, but still if they ask you, sometimes means what, unfortunately if they ask you, you should be ready with it. For example, what a lovely weather. Correct this sentence. Now, what is the mistake in there?
Question mark.
Exactly. And what should be there?
Exclamatory mark.
Exactly. This is amazing, man. Most of the students, they commit a mistake. They say, "Arey yaar, this is what is already over there, right?" So it's a
Yes.
question. Actually, this is what a lovely weather. It is an
They are not
exclamatory.
asking, they are telling us.
Exactly. So this is what it could be tremendous for the people. For example, like this, they might have given. mm, can I come there to help you? And at the end, they have given a full stop. Again, wrong. Why?
There should be a question mark. He is asking.
Correct. Now he is asking. All right. So you should get ready for your some kind of questions as well. They're going to ask you anything over there. Next one. Now, sentences completion and see. I have a question to you, Miss Apekshita. And the
Yes,
simple
sir.
question that I have is what I sent her dash SMS. Please complete the sentence with the. See, they're not going to ask you such questions, but if they ask you, complete the sentence with the given article. What are you going to put there? Or an.
An SMS.
Exactly. How?
S, sir. It is starting with A.
Wow. Impressive. What was your class 9% percentage were there?
So I didn't got the mark sheet only.
Oh my god.
Due to COVID, I have changed the school, so I didn't got it. But sir, I would like to tell I never knew about it. I have seen your introductory lecture. You have told that university,
What?
SMS, article,
Correct, correct.
and
Amazing, amazing.
my teacher, my English teacher, was not knowing about anything about IELTS. I told that it's
That's
English.
really amazing.
It's about English. They said you should do. You can teach me. I will also like to do it.
Amazing, amazing. I'm really happy that see you are so keen to learn, and that's why see, as you can see over here, that I've started the classes with you only.
sir. First IELTS classes.
Yeah, exactly. That's really good. And see, I would be putting my all the efforts over there, and whatever the help you want, I'll be helping you out with it. So, but I want you to get the best results from my side.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Keep up. All right. Next one is what sentences completion. Next, multiple choice questions will be there, and see what happens if they have asked you to only choose one option. You're going to choose only once, as I've given you last time in the last passage, as we have seen that day, the day before yesterday. That if they are asking you to put their two options, so you can write the two options. All right. If you are feeling that this could be the answer or this could be the answer, you're going to put that both of them. And if you feel strongly that no, only this could be the answer, you're going to put there only 1 point. So multiple question choice, multiple sort of choice questions they're going to ask you. All right. So you can just choose there some topics over there. Next, list selection. List selections means what? We have done this in the last reading lesson. I think there was a list selection question was there, that you can just find out in the list that what sort of answers are matching to the
Yes, sir.
question.
We have done it. I have done in the tax too.
Very good, very good. So this is what they are going to ask you, such kind of questions over there for list selections and all. So if you're going to have it, you're going to just correct it well. Next, choosing a title. As I've told you before also, that whenever you are reading a passage, at that time you should be clear with your mind, yes, that this paragraph is what it could be, this one. So you can just have the good heading from your side. See, they're going to ask you over there in reading some with the some questions. For example, paragraph A is there. It is what about. In the answers, they might have given you four kind of what do we say, options. For example, it is what about happiness, sadness, or we can say sympathy or empathy. They can ask you anything. So you should give them according to your theories the title. So they can give you a question for choosing a title for the passage. Next, categorization. Now, what do you mean by this categorization?
To put them into various category.
Correct. Now, let me tell you one more thing. For example, if they have asked you that two categories are there in this passage, that advantages and disadvantages, or if they have asked you sympathy and what for empathy, this is what you're going to categorize each paragraph over there. So if they have asked you that what are the paragraphs which are going in the positive points and which are the paragraphs which are going in negative points, you're going to just put there what A and B. Okay, two sides are there. So in the A side there are what advantages paragraphs are there, and in B side what negative paragraphs are there. So in positive and negative paragraphs, you can just categorize them into according to your answers. All right.
Yes, sir.
And see, this is what table, flowchart, diagram completion. This is exactly what happens with the academic one, not with you. All right, generally they're
Yes,
not
sir.
going to ask you such kind of questions, but still, if they ask you, I'll teach you that as well. All right. For example, last time I think we have done table completion. Am I right? In the last exercise.
No, sir. We didn't did.
Table completion. Okay, I'll show you the. I'll show you one demo last next time, inshallah. All right. Next,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's what next one you have that short answer question tutor, and that's what one word questions will be there. Then
Yes, sir. You have told.
yeah. So, but just remember the moment when you are solving it, you should be cleared with the instructions. If they have asked you one word answer, you should give their one word answer. If they have asked you 2 words, then 2 words only. No more than 3 words, then give the 3 words, 2 words, one word, like the according to me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And see, uh, first of all, today you're going to complete that exercise of that second reading lecture. Sorry, what do we say? Second reading exercise. And
Second paragraph.
yeah, and apart from this one, you are going to do one more exercise in the next one. All right, in the same book.
Okay, sir.
And I believe that till this, what do we say? In this week, in this whole week, means what, today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, till Sunday, you are at least going to complete that one book
Yes, sir.
with all the reading passages. All right,
Yes, sir.
go with it, read them and find out the answers. Read them and find out the answers. All right.
Yes, sir.
And if you have any questions, you can ask me anytime.
Yes.
So, one more thing I would like to tell you is what you have. How many questions have you solved?
15.
15. 1, 2. So 1 to 12 was there, right? In the first one.
1 to 8 and 9 to 15.
Okay, 1 to 8 and 9 to 15. Could you please send me those answers and all on my WhatsApp?
Yes, sir.
Sure. And see, today I'll be adding you to a new batch of IELTS where on the application, and we'll be providing you both the recordings. All right?
So one more girl was coming today.
Who?
You said.
Yeah. Actually, she's busy with her timings of her job. So she said that I would be coming, maybe not. So as you know well, that I don't force anyone.
Sir.
See, the people who are keen to learn and the people who are hungry for knowledge and who have burning desires, they are only going to do it. And if I'm going to force someone, so the person will not be coming by the heart. And I want the results especially. So this is what exactly it is about my name as well. If they're going in the market and if they're destroying my name, if they're spoiling my name, I couldn't bear
Waste of time.
it. Exactly. This is what I don't want to I don't want to do with this such people. But let's hope for the best, as I'm just expecting great results from your side.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I'm just seeing you in future in the UK.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
No mind. So, Miss, I'm just going to share with you once again the first book. Would like to see the books?
Yes, sir.
See, how many books do we have here? Complete. This is what 12 books around.
12 books.
Yes. So this is what the first book I have just shared with you, and I'm going to share with you the other books as well. And see, these are the audios for listening. All right. So
Yes,
as we're
sir.
going with the reading one first, this is what the book number one, which I have shared with you. And now today you are just going to do one thing. No, wait, ma'am. You are going to just do page number 20. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this is what reading passage one. I sing here.
Sir, I have done it. It's
You have done
over.
it. Okay, you have done this one.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I thought that which one I have showed you. Page number 40, you have done that.
No, sir, I have done. I have started with the numbers first, second,
Amazing.
third. I have seen practice text one, practice test. There are two tests: practice test one and practice test two.
All right, all right. That's really great. So 1 to 8 and 8 to 15, you have just completed them, right?
Yes, sir.
Amazing, amazing. Now, I'm really happy that you have completed these paragraphs just in 9 minutes.
Yes,
Super.
sir. My brother was saying, I can't believe that you can do this much.
No, this is what I did that day. That's why I asked you that day. How much would you like to rate yourself out of 10 in reading? So this is what just I'm really very happy for this one. See, good. Then just complete it today, if possible. Then complete it today itself, and go for the second one as well. Which one? The practice which I've given you for page number 40.
Okay, sir. I will do it.
Okay. The last time I have explained you that page number 40 is exercise. So just go with them. This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right and
So
left hand. Right and left hand.
correct. So just go for this one as well. Both the tests. Are you going to show me tomorrow?
Which, sir?
Both one?
Yes, I will show you.
Sure. And just send me the 15, the starting
Yes,
15 which you
sir.
have solved. Send me them. Have you checked
Okay.
out them?
Sir, I have seen in the paragraph passage, it was looking that they are correct, but I will send you.
Sure. That's really amazing. Good. Okay, so this is your homework for today, that you're going to do both the exercises, exercise 1 and exercise 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And then show me tomorrow as well. Would you like to ask any questions regarding them one?
No, sir, it is really very, very clear.
Good. Amazing. And if you need any help anytime, you can just ask me. All right?
Yes, sir.
And keep up. And the sessions which I have given holiday will be given to you extra in future.
Yes, sir. So just take care of your health.
Yeah. Thank you so much. No, actually, yesterday it was, extreme pain I had in my head. And apart from that, I was just feeling not well, especially for cold. So that's why I had to give a holiday.
Yes, sir, take care. We need you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, then. For today, we are going to have here the call. Let's call it today.
Yes, sir.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.